All right, you guys, welcome back, Neilville Foodies. Oh yes, I know you have guessed what we are about to make. Yes, honey, we are about to get them tacos, them beef tacos, American beef tacos at that, because the real Mexican tacos don't have all this stuff. But we'll talk about that later. So, the kids actually call my tacos Project Tacos. And it's because a few years back we used to live in the projects, and I was the cool cup lady, the ice cup lady, the freeze cup lady, however you want to say it, the candy lady, honey. We sold it all to the kids in the neighborhood, the parents. We sold tacos, we sold pizza, we sold wings, we sold fish, whatever you could cook, honey, I sold it. And they enjoyed it. Highlight what the kids liked most was the tacos. And so we're going to be recreating those tacos. And for my ingredients, of course, we have about 3.5 pounds of ground beef. We have our picante sauce. We have our taco sauce. We have our trimmings, our cheese, our lettuce, our sour cream. I'm going to also be making in this video my Pico De Gallo. So stay tuned for that. We have our green onions, cilantro. We have our jalapenos, our Roma tomatoes, and we have a couple of limes. So stay tuned. We're about to get it started. We about to grub on some tacos, honey. We'll be right back. All right, you guys. So the first thing that we want to do before we prepare our taco meat is we want to put together our Pico De Gallo. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut up all of these veggies, my green onions, cilantro, my jalapenos, and my Roma tomatoes. We're going to get this all cut up and put in a bowl, and then we're going to squeeze our lime over it. So let me get this cut up. We'll be right back, so stay tuned. All right, you guys, as you can see, first I'm starting out with my Roma tomatoes. I'm just cutting the little tops off of them. And how you cut them is up to you, but I'll show you how I cut mine. But I just basically slice them in half and then slice them in quarters, and then we just cut. We're gonna get all of these cut up, you guys, and we'll be right back. All right, guys, so next we are going to be cutting up our jalapeno peppers. And as you see, I am putting on gloves because I don't want it to irritate my skin. So what we're going to do, I'm going to cut the tops off. And I'm going to split it in half because I want to remove the seed. The seed is where the heat is. So gonna remove the seed. Like that. Again, cut the tops off. Split it in half to remove the seed. I'm going to get these cut up real small, and we will be right back. All right, you guys, so we are back. We have cut up our jalapenos, so now we want to cut up our green onion. And what I do, I cut the tops off, and I just go down and slice them real thin. And we're going to do this all the way down to the green part of the onions. Because we want all of that goodness, honey, for this Pico De Gallo. And guys, it's up to you how much green onions you want to use, how many tomatoes, how many jalapenos. There's no set recipe for this. It's just all your taste and what you like. Honey, it's your kitchen. Do what you want. I tell you that all the time. Why ain't you listening? So we're going to get this cut up. And we're going to put it in our bowl. Then we're going to cut up our cilantro. And we'll be right back. All right, guys, we are back. And we do have our tomatoes, our green onions, and our jalapenos in our bowl. Now I'm just going to show you how I cut up the cilantro. And I basically take most of the stem off. And just toss that. Some people use the stem, but I don't. So I'm going to start this way. And some of the stem is still on here, guys. But not all of that. So what you're going to do, let's just begin cutting it really thin, as thin as possible. Because when you cut up cilantro, the flavor that comes out is really potent, and it's real refreshing. And it adds a refreshness to your Pico De Gallo. So, and you don't have to use as much because cilantro is a strong flavor, but we like cilantro. Now we just want to add it. And I know this seems like a lot. And what I probably do off camera is probably add more tomatoes in this. Matter of fact, I know I will. So what I want to do now is just kind of and 1 lemon actually should be enough for this. I'm gonna mix it around and taste it. Let's mix this. All right, you guys, so we're gonna stick this in the refrigerator and we'll be right back. All right, guys, so we are back. And what we are getting ready to do is get our ground beef browned up. And as I told you before, this is almost 3.5 pounds. It was like 3.4. So we're just gonna get it browned up. We're not gonna put any seasonings in this right now while it's browning up. It doesn't make sense to, because we're gonna drain this. And if you put your seasonings in now, then drain it, you're just draining your seasonings. So after we get this browned up and drained, we'll be right back to show you how we make our taco meat. Okay, guys, so we are back, and as you can see, we have browned our taco meat. And so now we're getting ready to add our taco seasonings. And I have 4 of these taco seasoning mixes. Now, let me explain something about these seasonings. Each one of these seasonings say add 2/3 cups of water. So with 4 seasoning packets, that will equal to 2 2/3 cups of water. I'm not going to add that much water in here because I'm going to replace the water with our picante sauce. So that's where that comes in at. And it just adds more flavor. And that's pretty much my secret ingredient to my taco meat. Or I guess, as the kids say, my project tacos. So I'm going to mix this around. And instead of 2 2/3 cups of water, I'm actually going to add 2/3 cups of water and then 2 cups of my picante sauce. And we're just going to let it simmer. That's my 2/3 cups of water. Then we're going to add and this is my 2 cups of picante to replace the water. Okay, guys, we're going to put the top on this and let this simmer for about maybe 10-15 minutes, and then we'll be right back. All right, you guys, so we are back, and our taco meat has been simmering for about 15 minutes, and as you can see, it's bubbling up real good. And so we're basically, this is it. I already cut up the lettuce off camera. We're going to do our little assembly line, and I'm going to show you how I put together my taco salad and a few tacos. So we'll be back in a sec. All right, you guys, so here it is, our beef American tacos. And I also did a little taco salad on the side. Now, I was going to come over here and show y'all how we assemble it, but y'all know how we put a taco together, and you may not like what I like. Honey, it's your kitchen. Do what you want to do, like I tell you all the time. But I thank you all for tuning in, for joining in. I thank you all for subscribing. We have almost reached our goal at 1,000 subscribers. I just want to tell you all thank you. Thanks for showing the love. Thanks for commenting. Thanks for liking my videos. Share. Family, friends, Uncle Joe, Uncle Boo Boo, Pookie, them, all of them. Tell them we cooking it up in Neilville. Once again, we appreciate you all. We are getting ready to throw down up in here, honey. I got this looking all professional, don't I? Yes. It's not going to look like that in a minute, though. We about to rip into this. What you want to do, honey, take you a little taco sauce right there. Yeah, y'all know how we do. Come on now. That's it right there. Thank you all once again. I love you all. I appreciate you all. You all have a blessed day and a wonderful weekend. And remember to stay safe.